それでは定刻となります。
Time has come, so we will start the last session for today. Financial Institutions Business Unit and the Government and Public Corporate and Social Infrastructure Business Unit. First, Vice President and Executive Officer, CEO of Financial Institutions BU, Tsugio Yamamoto. Vice President and Executive Officer, CEO of Government, Public Corporation and Social Infrastructure BU, Katsuya Nagano. Mr. Yamamoto, please. So let me talk about the Financial Institutions Business Unit Business Strategy. First, business overview. Fiscal year 2016 revenues 447.4 billion yen. The breakdown is, as you can see here, global 13%, about 60 billion yen. 1 point. From April 2017, ATM business, Hitachi IR Terminal Solutions Corporation, is classified into Financial Institutions BU. And therefore, fiscal year 16 revenue, it is up from the report from last year. But Hitachi IR Terminal Solutions revenue is included here. Next is the progress of the 2018 Medium-Term Management Plan. Revenues in the middle. Against the plan, it is 99% compared with the previous forecast. We fell slightly short. Large-scale system integration projects, orders, and implementations were seen. And in digital solutions, data analytics and AI orders were received, and we developed technologies and promoted POC. Issues are you're well aware. The market is shrinking and the market is changing. Global and digital solutions fields, business expansion is a new source of revenue, and the enhancement of global service delivery system is also another challenge we need to tackle. Next, market environment. On the left side, you can see the bar graph. In the finance and IT, CAGR, global 4.2%, Japan 3.5%, fintech related areas is 20% growth. Japanese market is shrinking, but the domestic financial institutions M&A or the consolidation is occurring. So this is a business opportunity for us. There are many old systems, so the modernization of the system is required. And new technology is emerging. On a global market, major domestic financial institutions are shifting their investments to focus on overseas markets like North America, and the Asian market continues expanding, centering on Southeast Asia. Another point of focus is the cashless payment services seen mainly in China. This is seen being expanded in countries that do not have a well-established payment infrastructure, and blockchain and other new technologies are emerging. Next, competitive position. Left side shows the pie chart. Vendors are competing heavily. Hitachi, you can see the financial institutions BU revenue trends. If we set 2012 as 100, fiscal year 2018 is 138. CAGR is 5.5%. Japan, 4.6%. I mentioned that we are seeing high growth than the market growth. We can grow higher than the market. Hitachi's strength is that we have large-scale projects. We have management capabilities to complete large-scale projects in large financial institutions, regional banks, insurance, capital markets. We have solid customer base in this field. And we have the track record of modernization of mission-critical systems, and we have ability to create new services, leveraging on experience and knowledge in a wide range of business fields. Next, basic policy. This is a material we've shown you from the past. We are in the Japanese system integration. This is our pillar on the lower left. This is the majority. So we will raise profit here and move to the digital solutions, global, and service on the upper right-hand corner. Next, there are 3 key measures. Next page and onward. One is the base business, SI business. First, ensure to obtain large-scale systems integration projects. The financial institutions' core systems, mission-critical systems, will need big refurbishment. And the vendors who can do this is only 2 or 3 players in Japan, and we are one of them. We have that strength. Second, in order to improve profitability, we need to improve the productivity and profitability of application development. So, in our development, we will utilize AI to improve our productivity and use OSS software to visualize our process to improve our productivity. We will also strengthen the collaboration with partner companies and expand offshore nearshore development. Third, the new market needs. We will expand the solution and management service businesses to meet the new market needs, especially with ATM. The ATM asset. Companies do not want to have ATM asset. So Hitachi, we will work with Hitachi IR on terminal solutions to pursue this business. Second point is the digital solution, which is the growth business. Since last year, we've been working with various customers to focus on the fields where the value can be generated. Big data, AI, interface, security, and financial infrastructure are our focus. And is represented by blockchain, the flow of goods, traceability that can be applied to flow of goods. So we will need to work with the medical and telecommunication and other manufacturing, logistics, distribution, telecommunication, medical, and government, and we will utilize IoT platform Lumada to do that. These examples here, these are the ones we announced externally. In 1 year, as you can see in these representative examples, we are working on digital innovation, and some are already up and running on a commercial basis. Now let me give you some 2 concrete examples. One is life insurance company. Life insurance companies' big data will be utilized to launch new business, new insurance business. Until now, people could not join or take medical policy, insurance policy because of the past diseases. So we will provide insurance services to those customers. Medical knowledge and insurance knowledge will be utilized to utilize this in life insurance businesses. And with this, we can relax the insurance underwriting standards, develop new insurance products, and increase life insurance policyholders. And this way, we can contribute to the advancement of the insurance business. Next is the lending service utilizing big data. We are working with mega banks. On Lumada, EDI database TWX21, this e-commerce platform is established. Various goods from order to shipment to trade inspection. We have 60,000 types of data. By utilizing this data, the loan to suppliers can be done expeditiously. And for companies and for financial institutions, this will be a big help. With this, the fund procurement can be simplified, and the loan examination, loan calculation can be simplified. And the loan operation at banks can be streamlined. Next is growth business, global. In April this year, in Singapore, financial business dedicated unit was established. Japanese financial institutions' overseas delivery is being supported. So this is a base to do that. And as you can see on this map, financial business unit, India's Japan Hitachi Payment Services, and Malaysia Hitachi EB Works. We have many companies. We will commonize the customer base and advance the base. On the left side, the Financial Innovation Laboratory was established in the US last year. New business will be identified and create collaborative creation with customers. We are doing POCs with customers. And this technology will be brought back to Japan and to Asia. On the lower left, you can see major relevant measures in recent years. In the past year, we have done collaboration and M&As and alliances. Next one is the expansion of payment field. Cash payment. We have Hitachi Payment Services India. This is used as the basis for management service. But now the cashless payment demand is rising. So this payment service base will be utilized. And as you see here, ETC, highway, from November in India, and in Sri Lanka, bus fare management system. There are 65,000 vehicles. And so we can receive the service fee in this service. And this service is already up and running. So in finance, distribution, retail, transportation, we have track record in India, and we are expanding this service to other industries. And in Southeast Asian countries, we will expand the service. Next is the business performance trends. For fiscal year 2017, our revenues will be 470 billion yen, orders received. So we will implement the business that I explained earlier. Lastly, conclusion. Fiscal year 2018, 510 billion yen, overseas revenue ratio 23% is our target. We will switch business portfolio to digital solutions and global fields while increasing profitability, positioning system integration business as a basis. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. We would like to now ask Mr. Nagano to continue. Hello, my name is Nagano. I would like to cover the government, public corporations, and social infrastructure business unit. Business strategy will be presented. First of all, the positioning of a business unit will be explained. In the past, we had the public business unit. To that, the system integration function for social infrastructure was integrated. And in April, this new business unit, the Government Public Corporation Social Infrastructure Business Unit, was established in the area of energy and railway area. We have been promoting the convergence of IT and OT to provide value to our customers. Now, these social infrastructure areas will be integrated to the public sector area so that we can expand the IoT business by bringing to bear the public corporation, the knowledge we have accumulated in the social infrastructure business to public corporation area. Now, for 2016's revenues was 327.8 billion yen. breakdown is shown here. The government offices 35%, local governments 30%, and social is 30%. Next, I would like to talk about the progress made against the 2018 midterm management plan. Let me give you the numbers for 2016. For 2016, this is the first year for this midterm business plan. We have captured major projects. Therefore, we have achieved the plan in terms of revenues and earnings. And we have also had the POCs were implemented for digital solutions and actualization of business through co-creation with customers. The issues will include the development of services anticipating the need for digitalization of customers' business, and to develop the human resources who lead the utilization of advanced IT. We hope that by overcoming these issues, we can achieve the target for 2018. Now, market environment will be covered. There is a 100%, so that's 1.2% increase that to 102 in terms of the IT service market. But on the other hand, there is a utilization of IoT making progress focused around the Society 5.0 related fields led by the government. And as you can see, it's 19.7%. Now, we have to meet the needs of related to data utilization. For example, unmanned operations. We have to pursue these areas to create new values. Let's move on to the competitive position. The share that we have in the domestic IT market, we are in the top group for government office field, energy and transportation. But going forward, in terms of public sector as well as social infrastructure, we believe that there will be intensified competition. Therefore, we would like to leverage our strengths, building capabilities of large-scale business systems and tracking records of building large-scale systems, as well as supporting capabilities upstream and downstream with a structure of customers based on base sales and system engineers, and value creation capabilities through a combination of IT and OT. Next, I would like to give you further details regarding our business strategy. A basic strategy first, please look at the 4 quadrants. Left-hand bottom is the Japan system integration. This is the base profitability business. Therefore, we have to expand the scale, taking into consideration profitability. And the right-hand top is the digital solutions, global services, combine IT and OT, and collaborative creation with customers will be promoted to drive the overall business forward. Now, let me first of all talk about the core business. There is a continuously need to promote the mission-critical business systems. And we are promoting system renovation, continuous order acceptance for equipment renewal, and stable operation by continuously strengthening the ability to make system improvement proposals. And regarding transition of existing systems into open systems and cloud-based systems, we are also planning to expand this area. In terms of improving the profitability, as mentioned in the 3rd area, the test work automation tools as well as technologies to extract and visualize existing system specifications will be the focus in this area. Growth areas. Now, before I explain this, I would like to talk about the ultra-smart society. Society 5.0 is presented here. Now, we have been providing a system integration service, as you can see, but the lower part is the idea of utilizing the already generated data. And by combining this with the fundamental technology, we can create new value. Under Society 5.0, we will be able to realize a smart society where the necessary services can be provided to the people required at the appropriate time. Next, I would like to talk about the sophistication of social infrastructure growth, which is a growth business. From the bottom, first of all, there is data of IT and IoT. Through sensors, data will be collected. And this will be presented to the IoT platform Lumada, as explained by Mr. Kojima this morning. And through this process of IT times OT, new value can be created. This will be put forth to collaborative creation by the front, so that front-led digital solutions can be developed. And next, I would like to give you examples for important areas. First of all, power. Now, in terms of the social issues, there is intensifying competition promoted by electricity system reform and high efficient power generation to achieve a low carbon society. Response to diversified power sources are identified as social challenges. On the part of Hitachi, we have top share in terms of power charge system for Japanese power companies. We also have promoted many co-creation and demonstration experiments with power companies. Knowledge have been accumulated in this area. Toward the bottom of this chart, for example, smart meters and centers can collect data regarding operations, which will be presented to the IoT platform Lumada. And this can be used for prediction of power demand and generation. To the power companies, we can realize minimization of the cost for power generation. These are values that can be created through the utilization of the IoT platform Lumada. Next is railways. Now, what the challenges include the proposal of railway operational timetable, which is optimized, and also establish both the high standard safety on punctual operation and the efficient facility maintenance. On the other hand, Hitachi's strength is that in terms of operation management system for railway operators, we have the top share. We also have a track record of building and installing congestion visualization system in trains and stations. Now, from the bottom, you can see that the railway companies have the train location, degree of congestion, trains and station yard information. And the train timetables, past records of failure restorations, census inspection results that can be utilized to provide quality assessment, analysis and visualization, and prediction of failure. Now, in the Social Security medical area, I would like to mention my number. It is now reaching the stage of utilization of information. We would like to support activities in this area so that the lives of people can be enhanced. For example, in the medical area, the medical information as well as lifestyle information can be tracked to the individual number, which will give insight on what kind of medical treatment and medication will be effective. Now, in terms of by utilizing the different types of my number as well as other related information can provide the generation of new services. Next, I would like to move on to the communication solutions. In the past, it used to be through telephones, but now we can provide and utilize the information, photographs, and other information on a real-time basis to provide safety and security. Hitachi's strength is that in mission-critical environment, we have a track record. We can handle massive data. The photographs as well as the video can be obtained, which will mean that there will be connectivity between the informer and emergency services. That means that more high advanced communication dispatching information can be provided. Lastly, I would like to talk about the road utilization of big data. By having real-time analysis, we can enhance the general user satisfaction level and improve the profitability of the related companies. Since information from road operators can be obtained, as well as the road information provider and card information can be utilized, and on a real-time basis, congestion can be avoided, and improved road services, including construction plans, and etc. Next, I'd like to move on to talk about the business performance trends. This is looking at 2015 to 2018 in terms of business performance. As already mentioned, the digital solutions business is being expanded in a steadfast manner. For 2016, 30% is to increase to 22% in terms of the growth field revenue ratio. As a result, for 2018, we are aiming for orders received of 350 billion yen in fiscal year 2018. Let me summarize. Now, in terms of business unit, we are in charge of the public and social infrastructure business. And centering on the Lumada platform, based on the Society 5.0 policy, we will work hard to realize the smart society. OT, IoT, and products of Hitachi will be brought to bear. Front ability as well as collaborative creation with the customers will be utilized to achieve our objective. With that, I would like to conclude my remarks. Thank you.
質疑応答に移らさせていただきます。ご質問にお答えいたしますのは
Now, in addition to Mr. Yamamoto and Mr. Nagano, CFO of System and Services Business Division, Yoshitsugu Kawano will also respond to your questions. We will bring the microphone over to you, so please state your name and affiliation and ask your questions.
では窓側のそちらの方で、はい。
Question. Thank you for the explanation.
Now, regarding the government and public corporation and society infrastructure business, Lumada SI and Core breakdown was presented when you were in the last organization structure. I think it is. Can you give us a breakdown for 2018 as well as the current situation regarding Core and SI breakdown of Lumada in this business unit? Well, frankly speaking, I can give you the numbers. Now, what we are posting in terms of Lumada core business is for 2016 is approximately 20 billion. For SI business is 90 billion. Altogether, that's 110 billion, which is being posted as a Lumada business for our business unit. For 2018 plan is that for Lumada business, that's 55 billion. And Lumada SI business, but there will be SI going to core, so that's 80 billion altogether. Question. But what in the Lumada presentation, there was high expectations presented regarding the core side. Can we understand that your business unit will be driving the core business for Lumada? answer. It seems that the industrial is more significant. But regarding the Lumada core business, we will intend to drive that business forward as well. Question. Perhaps I should have asked Kojima-san. For industry, it was 50 billion, and you said 55 billion for public, and total for 2018 is 290 billion. The core area, which business unit is going to drive the core of Lumada? It's not clear. Listening to the presentations of IR today. Now, from the Secretariat, would like to respond. Obviously, for Lumada core business, the driver will be, as already explained in the morning, the industry distribution and Nagano-san's business. They will be the main drivers for the Lumada core business. But when Mr. Kojima made the explanation for the core business, he said that it is not just limited to the SI business, but it will be a combination with products as well as ETC, major projects. These are going to be the core projects. So it will be a combination with other products as well on an additional basis. I hope that's clear. Thank you. Next question, please.
Question. I have a question on financial institutions BU. So blockchain, fintech, you mentioned, and the cashless payment you talked about it mainly in India. But cash payment, the virtual currency or the number currency that we are paying attention, you are intentionally avoiding such term in this presentation. So the virtual currency, if you have any approach that you could share with us, please. Thank you very much. Answer. In India, our blockchain business, virtual currency business is not added. It is still being examined. Right now, cash payment is ATM management service centered. And using this payment settlement platform, the transportation payment is being considered. And so virtual currency, we are working with BTMU and doing POC in Singapore, and in Japan we have a few POCs underway. In terms of the state-of-the-art technology, Linux Foundation, Hyperledger project, we are joining as platinum member. So that is Silicon Valley. We are working with our base site in Silicon Valley. Thank you. Question. Another question is also on financial institutions BU. This may not be a big project, but with TSE, the erroneous transaction detection monitoring, using AI, you and your competitors are working on this business. If you have any progress that you could share with us? Answer. That is the transaction selling and buying screening. Two companies are working on this, but we have not made a decision. The direction will be sometime down the road, so no decision has been made. Question. Any progress or any outlook, prospect? Answer. We have a long relationship with TSE, so we have confidence. So we are confident that we will be involved in one way or another. Thank you.
Any other questions? They seem not. No. Yes, there is a question. Question. Regarding postal savings, is that financial institutions' scope?
Japan Post Group. Nagano-san and myself are working on this together. Kampo is financial institutions, and life insurance is bank, and postal is Nagano-san's area. Question. After Mizuho's deal, Yucho, this postal savings is another big deal. It's a difficult deal, difficult counterpart, and it seems like there will be a loss among many cases, but the business is large. So if you have any ideas, we would like to know. Answer. This postal saving, Yucho, is a very important customer. Our sales branch or information business, we are delivering products and they are stably operated. Of course, in new business areas like core mission critical systems, I think new developments are planned, so we would like to be forward-looking in dealing with these future deals. Question. Any risk hedge? If it's like Mizuho, if it's fragmented, if nobody has to take responsibility, that's great. But answer, we don't have a full understanding, so it's difficult to make any comments at this point.
Any further questions? There seem not. Well then, we would like to bring the Hitachi IR Day 2017 to a close. Thank you very much for your attendance over the long hours from very early hours of the morning. Thank you.